Hey there, I'm Danielle Flynn out with City of the Week for Glenn Frey Week in Royal Oak. And when I say we are exploring Glenn Frey's roots in Royal Oak, we are really exploring Glenn Frey's roots in Royal Oak. So on April 15th, 1963, this is on the internet, so trust me, it's true. 14-year-old Glenn went out on his first date with his girlfriend Nancy, and he brought her to the Golden Griddle Pancake House. Now, the Golden Griddle is not still in business, so cameraman Steven found the closest thing that he could, the Golden Basket in Royal Oak. Are these two places affiliated? I don't believe so. However, that's what happened back on April 15th, 1963. Like I said, when we're getting into Glenn's business, we're really getting into Glenn's business. We're live in Royal Oak with CSX. All right, so here we are, our next stop on the Stalk Glenn Frey's History in Royal Oak tour for City of the Week, and we're on Wyandotte Avenue. Wyandotte is where Glenn's family moved back in 1952 when Glenn was just 4 years old. Before that, they lived in Detroit. And Glenn's parents actually lived right here in Michigan for the better part of 50 years before they finally moved, you know, someplace warm for retirement. I mean, who does that in Michigan? It's like they might have moved to, I don't know, Florida or Arizona. Who's doing that? You don't want to miss the four seasons. Fall's the best. You ain't getting that down there. All right, maybe I see their point. We are live in Royal Oak. Glenn Frey Week and Glenn Frey Day coming up this Friday with Big Jim's house from live in front of Dondero High School with CSX. All right, so we did a Facebook Live earlier this week from Dondero High School talking about Glenn Frey's roots there, but we also found out some very interesting things in our research. Right after Glenn graduated from Dondero High School, he got invited to play in a band called The Four of Us, and it was there that he learned to sing harmonies and got some experience, and then he moved on to another band because it was the 60s called The Mushrooms. That same year, he met Mr. Bob Seger, and Bob was a great man. He and Glenn got along well. He helped hook Glenn up with management and gave him some insight into the business, with the intention being that Glenn Frey would join Bob Seger's band. Glenn provides some of the backup vocals on songs like Ramblin' Man, Fire Lake, and Against the Wind. Here was the problem. Glenn Frey's mom found out that he had been smoking the cannabis with Bob Seger and was like, no, you're not joining his band. Yeah, Glenn Frey's mom blocked him at like age 18, 19 from joining Bob Seger's band. I was dying. It gets even better. So Glenn ends up going out to California to pursue his musical career. What made Glenn leave Detroit the first time around to go out to California? He was chasing something. He was chasing his girlfriend, who was in a band here in Michigan. Her name was Joan. She was part of the Mama Cats, and then they became Honey LTD when they moved out to California, which again, this was in the 60s, so like, people were having some fun, right? So he goes out, he spends 3 weeks in California, meets, I believe, Joan's sister's friend that she was working with, and he was a part of Amos Records. Glenn moves back to California, forms a duo with this guy. Amos Records was the same one who held down Don Henley and Jackson Browne. And for a while, all of them lived in the same apartment building. Glenn Frey saying that he learned a lot about writing songs because he lived over Jackson Browne, and he'd hear him through the floor, man. Amazing times, amazing stories. Some of the history of Glenn Frey. We are out for City of the Week, celebrating Glenn Frey in Royal Oak with 94.7 WCSX.